In your experience with the church overseas, what have you found their attitude to be towards the American church? And what do you think or know that their thoughts are on the way that the American church handles its material wealth?
There seem to be 2 or 3 opinions of the church here. One is the rural church that has no opinion. It's just caught up with its own world, so they really don't think that much about the church here. And that almost comes as a shock because, and I don't mean this in a negative way, the Americans think everybody's thinking about us. Sometimes nobody's thinking about you. People are so caught up with their own everyday life. So there's no opinion. And then number 2, the people who've been exposed to the American church, there are 2 groups. One that think the American church has lost the way. They're so filled with themselves and filled with greed and filled with ordination of gay priests, and they've really lost it. And then there's the other one that really admires what Americans are, and they see, especially to do with things to do with prosperity, money, and they want to aspire to it. So there are those, in a sense, I guess all 3 are extreme, either no opinion or we really want to be like them. We want to be as wealthy as, we want to build our churches. There's one of the largest churches built in Uganda. It's a cathedral. It's a glass cathedral. And I don't mean to criticize. I'm sure they have their own reasons for doing it. But I keep thinking, in Uganda, do we need a big glass cathedral? We have one in California, I think. I don't know whether that's what we were imitating or whatever. But that whole idea takes a lot to clean it and so on. So I see in that where we are saying, look what God has done. We built a glass cathedral. Almost like we are as good, we are as blessed as they are. So that's the part where I find, or look at the suits I'm wearing. I'm dressed just like Bishop so-and-so, which to me is not what God has called us to do. On the other is the church that says they've really lost the way. And therefore we need to go back to the Bible, and we need to examine what we need. In fact, one of the commentaries I have is a commentary on theology from an African perspective, and just going back to check what ought to be done. What did the Bible mean by this and by the other? So,
Did the Africa Bible commentary?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.